Welcome back to Fire to Fork, and welcome to a little lodge that I'm staying at in Bonnie because, well, I've actually got the Bonnie house from the castle booked out. Yes, it's on Airbnb, and that's going to be in the next episode. But I needed to kill a night because I got there a day early and didn't realise I got my dates confused. So I've booked a little lodge where I thought would be a great place to film a little episode. It's called Daisy Hill Lodge. I just found it on Google, and it's been really nice. It's a nice little property. A very nice, relaxing night. Got to have a shower after a few nights in the Vic High Country, which was a bit of a treat. And they've got this little fireplace barbecue thing up here that I thought, great, I'm going to use this. And I'm going to cook what some people would describe as a dessert and what some people would describe as breakfast, because some people like sweet breakfasts. I'm not in that category, so I'm more, I would make this 100% as a dessert. But do with it what you want, depends if you have a sweet tooth or not. So let's get into it. Starts off with some really simple ingredients. We don't need much for this. This has been great, by the way. Clear top Kelmat bag as a pantry, because if you spill anything in it, it's PVC, so you can mop it up. And it's light and folds up. Now this one's been a bit bruised, but that's all right. So start with a banana. Blokes out there, you should know the banana eating rules. When you're eating a banana with another man, never maintain eye contact and always short, sharp bites. Okay, chop this guy up. And that's all the actual prep we need to do. So, get on the heat. Start with, we want a good glug of butter. As usual, all the recipe amounts will be in the video description. Because it's got a thick grill, and then this is obviously a thick cast iron pan, it's going to take a bit to melt that down. All right, that butter's melted down nicely. So, get our banana, chuck it in. We're going to break these up into individual pieces, and then a bit of brown sugar. You can just use normal sugar, but brown sugar will give you a slightly more caramelly result. So probably a tablespoon or so of brown sugar. Oh, maybe 1.5 tablespoons. And that is going to create a bit of a caramel in there. Now, you might be thinking this looks nothing like breakfast so far, but it's because we're missing the breakfasty bit, which is this guy. Now this is best before 5 days ago, so it's stale. It's pretty horrible. It's just a croissant. Now, what we're going to do is you want to squish this down, and we are going to fry it in this lovely butter. Ideally, put something heavy on there. A bit random, but that'll do. That's great. It's starting to brown up a little bit. That's what we want. This is quite a smoky fire thing, I've got to say. Cool, but smoky. Oh, burnt that a little bit. It's all right, still tastes good. Beautiful. And I reckon these are good to go. Chuck that on top. Whew, that's hot. Now, something you can do if you're having this for a dessert and you've got adults, chuck a little bit of rum in with the butter. You can actually flambe it and do some fun stuff like that, but it just tastes a bit more adult. Or brandy if you want. Chuck some cream on top. And that, it's time for some B-roll. All right, let's try this thing. That's so good. Breakfast, dessert, whatever. Just make it. That's so good. the best use for old croissants I've come across. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It doesn't go well with beer. I'm not gonna try it, but I promise it doesn't. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget the code word.